What's up everyone, it's Jan Boers and it's Humans of Eurovision show today with a special focus on Estonia today. And as you all know, I love their national selection. I still love it actually, and I still think it's a full of high quality songs, and the average quality of songs is really high, and lots of other selections or pre-selection or national selections will struggle to deliver even like piece of this quality. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm really curious about how do they motivate artists in their small country to bring in such quality. How are they doing it? What's the spirit? What's the mentality? What's the goal? Because this is something really special, and maybe we all can learn something from this, which I will definitely do because it's motivational, it's inspirational, and I will ask about it Tomi Rahula, their head of delegation and a producer of Eesti Laul. Hey Tomi, how are you doing? How is it in Estonia nowadays?
Oh, hey everybody. It's actually snowy and cold, but we like it, even if we have this kind of problems like everywhere in the world, but I think it's okay and we can live it.
Yeah, you don't have any other choice anyway, so how
Yes.
this affects your producing TV show, as you're working on Eesti Laul, you're working on Eurovision, and you're working on many other formats, and you're a football referee. I've read. So how all of this affects your life?
Well, actually, let's start with Eesti Laul. It is a little bit different. It was in last years because we cannot do the shows with the public. That in our land we will we choose the we choose the songs as you know, like in Eurovision, the same system, and we don't have like big shows with audience. That's a little bit pity, but I think if you are watching from TV, there is actually will be the same thing. So no,
Yeah,
like,
more or less.
The only thing, if the artist will sing and then there is no audience, it will be a little bit how to say, like maybe not so lively.
Yeah. That.
Even it is live.
Yeah, but you can't do anything about it. Is there anything special that you were thinking about that you can't use audience? So how to make it special without it? As this is a problem for all of us producers of those shows that nowadays audience is missing. But without the audience, we all know that there's some energy is missing as well. So is there anything you thought how to make it different?
Actually, no, because even if there will be or would be a people, the audience, then how to say, the main voter is from TV, and actually it is TV show, and all the artists knows also that they will perform to the camera. But as an artist myself, I just know what's the difference to perform to the audience with the camera or without audience to the camera. So basically, we will be this. We will do the same TV show as before. Yeah.
Yeah, the same or very similar. I was doing video recently about your national selection, and I was really surprised how big quality standard it has. If I just hear, of course, just the studio versions of the songs, but all of them or most of them are really like high quality, which I would expect from like bigger country than Estonia. So can you tell me, how did you manage to be given, or how did you manage to get such quality into your contest? That is not easy, I think.
I agree with you. The quality is better than the last years, and actually this is my third year, and as I'm artist and producer and also composer myself, and I have take part in this competition as a competitor. I actually knew those those things, how to make it, how to level up those standards, because I brought to the show those songs what we all have. The first it was before a few years ago, those who sent those songs all was like demos, and people took part, and if they had this or when they have selected to the semifinals, then they had some 2 or 3 week buffer time to make those songs better and rearrange or do some things. But now these days we don't want any demos anymore. We all the songs who will send to us need to be like radio masters, like top full
quality
product.
Yeah, and you also have this application fee for the songs. Is there the reason that you only consider the songs which their authors are taking really seriously, so they are putting the money into it? So you're getting rid of those kind of half-made songs, or just send in just to everyone?
Exactly, and because there was before all the composers sent is it demos or already written songs, but joke songs or these kind of things what we don't need actually, and we want full production, and now these days in this competition there is the level is so high in Eurovision, so why have to we do here semi-high productions things. And this year also we wanted first right away this live act show, that all the songs 158 was this year's. We wanted also all live act show visions.
Mm-hmm. How did you do it? How did you manage to have it?
They send it with a PDF or a PowerPoint, like Eurovision asks from us, and in this way we also how to say, in this way we also make it more professional, this competition, that you don't just not send the song and I get to the semifinals, now I will think what's going to happen in the live act. We want that if all the songs, if already I will send a song, then I already know what it's doing, what's going to happen in the live acts, and no, if you write a song, don't just write it. Do the song like it will be the winner of the Eurovision.
That brings me to the philosophy you have over finding songs for Eesti Laul. As what's the philosophy behind? Is it more about to winning a Eurovision, finding a Eurovision song, or it's mostly about do the best you can, and that can win Eurovision? What is it? How's your philosophy about it?
I think it's both actually. It is we want a very a lot of quality. How to say? We want good quality music from Estonia to Estonians, but we also need a very good songs to Eurovision. It is first of all that in Estonia we have songs, new artists, and the new songs and new music. This is the first thing, but also of course we we cannot forgot. We cannot forget Eurovision, because no, I know actually the Estonian viewers and voters don't actually vote for a song just I love it, I love this song. and it is very good. But the voters also see this little bit bigger than only the Eesti Laul, because everybody knows that the winning song will be the next step to the Eurovision and to the whole world from Estonia. So actually, it's both. The philosophy is one and the other. There is not only one or the other.
Yeah, you've received like 158 songs, 52 songs, like a lot of songs, which were paying the fee to then you choose 24 songs, or 23 because there's Uku already selected. And how did you manage to motivate all those artists to send you such quality? Because this is as well something I was thinking about a lot. How is it possible that in Estonia you are able to motivate artists or producers to send you so many really good quality songs that you can then take 24 without being afraid that something jokily or horrible or not that good will just win and then go to Eurovision?
I don't know how it's in your country, but in our country...
It's hard.
This show is actually the main opportunity to compositors and composers to get known, to get more collaboration and these kind of things. But no, this is very, very important to Estonian composers, and everybody knows that the quality is high, and they have to be higher than the other ones. And I think these times are already over, that someone's doing like halfly everything. If you want more than just to be in Estonian radios, and then you have to think a little bit bigger and more, and also have more and use more help from outside also, and that's why I think the quality is also so high that everybody wants to be a winner, because the winner song will be in Eurovision and it will be open a lot of doors.
Yeah, it wasn't probably working like this for from the beginning when you started to do Eurovision, not just you but the Estonia in this terms, when this like quality matters philosophy switched, because when Eurovision just became this big in Estonia.
When? Right away.
Yeah.
Right away. Yeah. Okay. First year it was I think 93. It was semi, but otherwise right away, because the third time when Estonia took part, we got already 5th place there, and it was right away, because this Maarja-Liis Ilus was then it was 2 years row when he went, and first of all was she was 5th, and then she was 8th place, and after that she made right away universal deal and these kind of things. And everybody in the 90s, mid of 90s, when we were opened and noticed that this is the big thing now, and big step, and there will come very good income and so on. That's why it went right away to the very, very important music show to Estonia, and it have stayed there, the most important music thing in Estonia. Yeah.
I really wish that this will change in Czech Republic as well. It's starting to be big for the artists, because they realize that it makes sense. It makes sense to perform in front of 200 million people. Well, there is no bigger marketing they can have actually in the world. So they finally finding out that this show, it's much bigger and much serious than it seems, and that's even because your country is taking it seriously and sending like really good quality songs, which I can't say for lots of other countries, but lots of other countries are doing or trying the same as you do. What do you think you're doing better than other countries by your selection?
What we are doing better?
Yeah? Dream big, so maybe you're doing things better as well.
I actually can't say that we're doing better, but I know I love this this production. How to say this selection? How we are selecting the songs. No, we are doing like in Eurovision, like in Sweden, in Norway, and I think it's this sport thing that the competition is like a sport, and it's very interesting to also to the viewers, and I cannot say we are doing better, but we are doing at the same level like those Scandinavian choose the songs and the same idea. I think it is the most important thing. I don't know, in Czech you don't do this kind of selection.
We do national selection online. It's got a kind of very similar system, but it's not live TV. But that's for another talk.
Yeah, I understand, but I think it's very important because in Eurovision also they will do this live shows and live semifinals, and that it works. No, that why to select songs like just let's book some songs like 6 or 8 songs and choose some one artist to sing those songs. And I think this big production thing and big thing that you have many semifinals and many big road to the final. You have a lot of speak in media, and you have something big, many months, and it works. And I think this is the main thing to this competition. And
yeah, is this the only like program or format or TV show which actually perfectly connecting television world and the music world together in an original form, isn't it? Maybe that's the spirit which makes it really special. And then you see, of course, the live singing and live shows. You have the perfect view on how the artist is really good on stage. Do you doing before you select the song some kind of casting so you can see the artists who are sending those master version of songs live, so you can see it's not a lie?
Actually, we have if they will participate and send those songs, there is one box like where we are asking they can, it's not a rule like they have to be, but they can send a video from live also what they have. No, Estonia is so small actually. Mm-hmm. We know everybody's here. If there is totally new one, yeah, actually, I almost 95% or 99% before they will send songs, I know them, and I know them live performing. So we don't do those castings, but we don't do these castings. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that makes actual sense. It didn't really cross my mind that this is as well possible. Do you include international fans into your voting system, or will you do it, or do you think about it?
We have thought about it, but we don't do it because I think this international fan base will be so big that they don't know actually all the artists, and then there is always if they know like already artists who have been in Eurovision, like some Yuri, or there are artists who and they love, they will already have their like opinion a little bit different, than like they don't take those songs like similar really. And I think
but doesn't that count as well if you have like a popular person in your selection, that Estonians will vote for this person because that person will have advantage as well because they have more fans?
It is maybe so little because I know there is the most popular thing, most important thing, even he or she will be very popular, will be the song and the live act. But from internationals, those fan base is so big, but it will be so very big not how to
like
say.
more international fans will be voting than Estonians
Yes,
actually. So
yes,
it won't be selected by Estonians.
Yes.
And that can cause problems.
Not problems, but we don't want to do it because we want that Estonian people can choose their Estonian artists. This is the most important. Of course, those international fans can come here and take the SIM cards from
Buy
Estonia,
the phone.
yeah, and then do what they ever want. That's okay, but
yeah, probably not possible in those times to travel that far, but. Maybe in 2022 when everything's gonna be hopefully all right, I'll think about it. Yeah. Can you tell me how your artist as you were the artist as well and you were performing in Eesti Laul in Eurovision as well, how this experience helps you to tell them what to do when you're head of delegation, when somebody will win and now you're their head of delegation and you're their coach and taking care of them. Is this experience of yours helps you in this role?
I hope. Hard question. When I went to the Eurovision, it was '98. You know, now it's 2020 or 2021. It's a little bit different, but of course, I can share my knowings and all things. Most common thing what I usually do is like to try to hold the artist to stay like from the ground. It's so easy to go to this level that because everybody is so connected with their songs. And everybody thinks that their songs is best, what is actually, no, they should think so, but always can be like, if you are, then will be this live act and then voting will be like, oh, what, I will be the 15th or 20th, what is wrong? And I want to like, no, do this kind of things, like this ideology that just stay calm and no, this is not the most important thing important thing is that don't to see it like from the other side, not this your song is not always maybe from you is the best and from the I don't know Swedish, but the Czechs and the Polish people don't see it like that, and how to manage these things like no, to cheer them up but to stay in the ground like no. You don't have to win, but I know you want to win. That's okay, but this is
but it's not that easy as it seems sometimes. And maybe if you think your favorite, there are other people who think they're favorite, and they probably are as well.
Well, come on,
and it's very unpredictable as well with the Eurovision. So.
Artists are they have very big egos.
Yeah, sometimes we do as well. So I think that's okay sometimes to balance it and find a way out with all of this, and each country is doing a bit differently, and we all comparing who's doing the best work, and artists are checking like, oh, this country is doing better than us, like, oh no, like, you know, we all probably went through this. But you're as well a football referee, so you're have more, I don't know, like judgment or more like a personality, learned how to make a balance on the pitch. Does it really work at Eurovision pitch as well? Did you really need to use your refereeing skill in Eurovision as well?
Actually, if you're a referee, you have to be very like calm, very if there is like very how to say high intensity situations. You have to stay calm, and your mind have to be stable and be calm. You don't have to, you cannot be like aggressive and these kind of things if the players are aggressive, and if it will be very very hard situations. Also in the Eurovision there is like those hard situations, like everybody's a little bit what's going to happen, and and this is the main thing that I think it helps both of them, and I'm a little bit sad that last year it postponed this Eurovision because I have been in Eurovision like head of delegation only one time. And this is the first time I was a very rookie, of course, and I learned a lot from for myself. And no, now it postponed, and now it will be the second time. And I'm already a little bit smart into how to manage this head of delegation thing. It was for me also like I was learning a lot of things. I didn't like went to there and knew already all the persons and I do here and I just listened a lot and then learned and then that's why.
What is the biggest thing you learn or things?
How to manage these problems there and how to who is the persons and how to get these persons and what to say and how to say and because this was my first year and we had there some few problems and I wasn't so I wasn't so from my best level because I didn't knew all the things how to say or how I can say or how much I can say and these kind of things but I will be better in this year.
We went all through this as I was a head of delegation for Czech Republic for 4 years, all 5 or almost, and I remember my first year when I was like, okay, this is like super huge. I didn't expect this. Who are those people? Who is this person? What's the staging? What the staging really means? And all of this stuff. So I can feel you, man, in this. But how was it? How was it? Because you had a very special thing, if I can say it, Victor Corona, who is Swedish, so he's not Estonian. You had this specific staging with the augmented reality clouds. How all of this worked. How all this worked with you, and how was it? How was this 2019 experience for you, and how did it help to do even better for 2020 and 2021?
And 2021, of course, better. But it was, we have this, if we had this kind of staging different and like I said, there was some problems. I didn't know how to like manage everything but I had a very good assistant who helped me there and she knew some things what I didn't and it helped me a lot and it's big show. You had many rehearsals. We had even and extra rehearsals because they didn't get these technical things to work it out and even if we had so many rehearsals when was this final show there was still cameraman this on picture and then there was some like humanly little mistake. It happens and I think in this year I can a little bit more cover those technical things and help before the show already how to avoid these kind of things. But also this is humanly and everything can be happen even in the last second.
Yeah, this is always what I was telling everyone that even if it's look perfect, maybe it can look even better. But there are only humans doing the show, which is great, and there are things which can't be done better, or maybe they can be done better for the same reason. To tell this to artists, was it hard for you to take a balance between your head of delegation and the Eurovision team, and you as the head of delegation and the artist? Because that's what referees do, isn't it?
Yeah. But it was hard. Yeah, of course it was. But as I said, I was a rookie, and then I learned myself. I wanted to be a little bit more helpful than maybe I was, but
Yeah, but what can you do? That's the experience we all have to go through, as well as the artist. What's the next step for Estonia at Eurovision? Because you're probably thinking already about 2022, or don't you?
You mean Eurovision or Eesti Laul?
Both, because it's connected.
Yeah, but yeah, I have thought about few things to the next year already, but all the effort will go actually in this year's, because there is I don't know, a lot of still not complete things already able. We don't know how the Eurovision will come, and are we going or not, and it means different things to us, and what we have to do, what we haven't before done, and actually I have thought about next year, but not so a lot. But I have some ideas, of course, to the future.
Yeah, can you share something with me? I'm
No.
curious.
No, I cannot, because I have some things thought about how to maybe change a little bit this selection thing in Estonia, and this is on my mind, and even my assistant and my bosses don't know what I want to do, because I need to write it down and then present it to them, and then I will see how can we change it a bit or no. But let's keep it in secret right now.
Yeah, that's up to you, man. But I'm glad that you're already thinking about some changes, because that's the essence of our work anyway. What is your dream for Eurovision? Let's say in 5 years period.
No, that Estonia will win. Yeah. I don't know. I actually really loved this part in Eurovision when it was ruled that everybody have to perform their own language. I think it was some very interesting thing. Now, but I understand why it's different right now. But maybe try to do 1 year like this way. It should be very nice to hear every songs with their own language, because English
Yeah,
language
that would
is
be probably killing here for Czech Republic, because that no, I don't want to even think about it. Not
okay.
Too much.
Okay, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Everybody's maybe are not so happy with that, and then maybe kills the show already. But in these days, but I don't know. I hope that the show will be from the 5 days as it was, and this crazy thing in the world will be over. And I want that Australia will win.
Yeah, I'm curious where it's gonna happen. Probably not in Australia, because for two reasons. It's too far, and probably half of the countries couldn't afford it. So.
Yeah. And it will be very exciting if Eurovision will go bigger and bigger every time, and now it will be on broadcasting in States, and maybe to connect with Eurovision. Australia is not from Eurovision, and no, you see.
Yeah, but there are Israel and other countries which are not in Europe anyway, so that doesn't really mean Eurovision. It's Europe.
Yeah, and I think maybe it will be also bigger and bigger, and then maybe my from United States will come to compete, and maybe I don't know, Canada or whatever, and it will be not Eurovision Song Contest or I don't know, World Contest or something like that.
Yeah, that would be a great dream of mine as well, because I really think that the American Song Contest, if it's gonna happen, it will really help us all to be more visible, and maybe the contest itself will be taken even more seriously than it is worldwide. We'll see if it's possible. One last thing, what do you think you can do to ask the Laul to be even more visible and your artists to be more visible than they are nowadays? Like, how would you like to do it?
Actually, I know it will be more if we will do the more open show. Like you already said it or asked about this international fans will take a part. It will be a big step for all the artists actually then, but I'm still holding it and no, I know as an artist it's maybe not so good. No, because everybody wants to be more outside and show outside from the Estonia their songs and all the things, but I have to think about it because I don't have any good idea actually. Right.
Yeah,
No.
maybe something gonna cross your mind. I will give you your time. Thank you very much for this interview. Thank you very much for your time, and fingers crossed for Eesti Laul to happen really smoothly, and well, may the best song win.
Thank you, Jan. Thank you.
And that was Tomi Rahula. Did you like his answers? Did you like his thoughts? Did you like his motivation and philosophy? Well, let me know down below, and please share and like and especially subscribe this channel for more Humans of Eurovision, for more videos, for more fun as well. And you know, you will never get those information anywhere else anyway, so you have no other choice. So thank you and see you soon. Bye.